Badia, a land of mountains and breathtaking views. The tourist season never stops. High-class hotels welcome thousands of visitors, summer and winter. This is the Gran Risa. This is where the Skiing World Cup is held, and this is where Massimiliano Bladoni, Manfred Moog, Christian Neureuter and Marcel Hirscher ski down between the poles. But here also passes the DN 400 and DN 500 asbestos cement sewer that carries away the wastewater from the communes of Corvara and Badia down to Ara Pustertal's treatment station. The treatment station was constructed inside 2 tunnels in order to achieve more efficient working. A few years ago, Ara Pustertal took over the management of the sewage conduit, and they immediately realized that a high number of stray water sources reached the treatment station due to leaks along its course. But before maintenance work could begin, 2 significant problems had to be solved. The pipework system is made of asbestos cement. Demolishing it would have meant a raised risk to the environment and unsustainable costs. The sewer is located alongside a walk which is the destination for thousands of tourists every summer. Excavating would have meant compromising the hotel season. Only one technique was suitable, the no-dig technique, without excavation. But what technology was to be used? The system had to ensure that the material employed was capable of resisting abrasion from the high levels of aggregates in the sewage. Avoid having to seal the existing pipework before completing final renovation. And above all, provide a pipework system that could last over time. More than 50 years. Ara Pustertal consulted with technical experts from Rotech, the leading Italian pipework renovation company, which, with its 3 sites at Nazza Chaves near Bolzano, Volpiano near Turin, and Anzio on the coast of Lazio, covers the whole peninsula. But the name Rotech immediately makes one think of the parent company, Diringer Scheidel Rosanierung, the benchmark for no-dig technologies in the German market. From amongst the many systems in use, the one chosen was compact pipe. For a successful outcome to the work, it is essential to have close synergy with the producers of the materials to be used. Rotech's technicians immediately contacted Wafin GmbH, the German producer of the compact pipe selected for use in Badia. The collaboration this gave rise to caused Ara Pustertal to change the initial project and undertake a new one called Renewal of the Main Collector at Sompunt from the Corvara measuring station to the bridge at San Cassiano. With the compact pipe system, it is possible to renovate both gravity pipes and pressurized pipes, having diameters varying from DN 100 to DN 500 millimeters. But returning to Wafin in Germany, here the pipes, coiled onto metal cylinders, set off on their way to Alto Adige in Val Badia to be handed over to Rotech technicians. But before it can be laid, the conduit must be accurately prepared. The PE pipe, folded in a C shape, has to be inserted through manholes. But before the renovation can be carried out, the inside of the conduit must be accurately prepared using the Kate robot. Any projections could irretrievably damage the compact pipe as it expands from its C shape into a circular shape. At the same time, a bypass system has to be constructed which can function satisfactorily even if it rains. Next, the conduit has to be cleaned using a mobile auto-purge system, and finally inspected by means of a video inspection to avert all possible risks, however small. But inserting the compact pipe is an operation that requires being accurate to the millimeter. The whole conduit must be measured using a gauge. Only gauging guarantees that the compact pipe will have the space it needs to expand and reach the correct circular cross-section. Rotech carries out all these delicate phases with extreme care. Only after they have been completed can they move on to laying the compact pipe. The men of Diringer Scheidel and Rotech form an extremely well-established team, and together they begin the process of laying the pipe. Upstream from the entry manhole, the drum, carried on a trailer, allows the compact pipe, onto which a haul-off has been welded, to be unrolled. From the other end of the pipe, in the exit manhole, a winch draws the pipe along the whole length of the section to be renovated. It is a very delicate phase. The drawing force is calibrated manually to control the speed at which the compact pipe moves forward. The two forces at work, the upstream and the downstream, also have to be recorded to form the laying documentation. In this way, the quality of the work is guaranteed and certified. The PE must not reach the yield point. Once it emerges from the final manhole, the compact pipe is cut. But the work is not yet finished. An expanding ribbon is inserted inside the manholes between the compact pipe and the existing pipework to produce a seal. Upstream, the closing head is welded to the respective attachments through which the hot air is inserted at 1 bar pressure. The heat on the polyethylene pipe means that in about 3 or 4 hours, the compact pipe tube returns to its circular production shape. This is memory polyethylene. At this point, a leakage test is carried out in accordance with the UNI-EN ISO 1610 standards. Now the size is right, and the compact pipe may be finally cut. But it is not finished yet. The German and Italian technical experts have to go down into the manholes and weld on a plate made out of PE to secure the compact pipe. Without these attachments, the pipe would draw back towards the conduit. Next, the manholes from which groundwater could filter out have to be dried out. Rotech technicians seal them by injecting resins and fill the holes with expanding mortar. The procedure involves the insertion of napoles into the concrete walls. The resin is injected at 300 bar and expands into the various fissures, thus blocking any infiltration. Now the manhole, remodeled with special sulfate-resistant mortar, is clad with polyethylene plates. The sewage system, pipework and manhole is now impermeable, and a further inspection is conducted. The project management and the representatives of the contracting authority can personally check that the system has worked. Rotech collaborates with whoever must take the right decision, identifying the technology to be used on a case-by-case basis. Rotech also means training, both in-house and on its own work sites, in order to learn directly about the technologies while they are being used. Rotech, excavations are not essential.